I remember the days when the sun would rise over the fields without fail, painting the sky with hues of pink and orange, signaling another day of toil and struggle. I'd trudge out to the land, my boots scuffed from years of hard work, and begin the never-ending battle against nature's whims. It was a solitary existence, but one I'd grown accustomed to. The memories of laughter and whispers with my family, though, were all that kept me going. My folks would tell stories of their own struggles, of how they'd built this land from scratch, brick by brick, sweat and tears included. They instilled in me a sense of pride, of knowing that our land was ours and no one else's. But as the seasons changed, so did my perspective. The constant struggle began to take its toll on my body and mind. My joints ached from bending over crops, my eyes stung from the relentless dust storms, and my sleep grew fitful, filled with visions of failed harvests. The land, once full of promise, now seemed an endless expanse of trouble. It was during one such stormy night that I stumbled upon something unexpected, a faint light in the distance, like a beacon calling out to me. I hesitated for a moment, wondering if it was just my imagination playing tricks on me, but my curiosity got the better of me. I grabbed an old flashlight and set out into the darkness. As I drew closer, I saw that it was a small cabin, half hidden by the trees. Smoke drifted lazily from the chimney, carrying with it the scent of someone's warm supper. I felt a pang of longing, something I hadn't experienced in years, the desire for human connection, for someone to share a meal and stories with. The door creaked open, and an old man stepped out, his eyes twinkling like the stars above. He beckoned me inside, offering me a steaming plate of chicken soup. And we spent hours talking about everything from our shared love of wide, open spaces to our deepest fears and dreams. In that moment, I realized that he was more than just a neighbor or a passing acquaintance. He was someone who understood the struggles and triumphs of country living. He got it, and in his company, I felt seen, heard, and understood for the first time in years. As I lay on my bed that night, feeling the warmth of the soup still radiating through me, I knew that something had shifted within me. The struggle was still there, but now it seemed less daunting, like a challenge to be faced head-on. And when I finally drifted off into sleep, I felt grateful for that small cabin and its occupant, the man who showed me that even in the most isolated of places, connection can bloom like a beacon in the darkness. Word count 7545.